This is the September 14, 2022 update, and since you've seen this last, it now has um, gears that were from Furitek in the back, metal gears for the rear axle. I did have to do a little bit of work to get that ready to fit in there. I've also extended the wheelbase with Gladiator rear suspension links, and they didn't go in real well. I had to change some lengths on those and had to swap a few things around. It wasn't very easy. You can also see the front air down that I've added to the Betty bumper on this, and I'll just give you a quick look at the differences between the stock gear and the gear that I got from Furitek. Okay, on the right side here you see the stock plastic gear, and you'll notice that the edges of it are straight. On the left is the Furitek gear, and it has sort of these inward edges that I needed to grind off in order for it to fit over the corresponding hole on the, or not hole, but there's sort of a rectangular wedge that this needs to go over, and it couldn't fit with those things sticking inward. They needed to be chopped out, and I just used a Dremel tool to do that with a pointy grinder bit on it that I could put in there and just kind of shave it away. But I'm talking quiet just because my family's asleep and I shouldn't be awake either. So that is what I had to do to get that to fit. Also, these gears don't track as well as the plastic ones because they're metal and they're not broken in. So there's a bit more drag, but I think with the amount of power I'm going to put to that rear axle, the plastic gear can only take about 5 or 6 hits and is done. So it really needed the metal one, but I didn't want to do it. I had to, and if I could have gotten away with the plastic, I would have, because I think it's got a little less drag. If I'm within a mile per hour of the record, I'll put a plastic one on and capture the record with it if it just needs another mile per hour or two. But if not, I'm going to try to keep the metal gears in. Well, that's all for tonight. I'll try to put that brushed motor with the 24 tooth in and see what it does in a few days. Tomorrow night is Mini Z race night, so I'm going to try to do that, and out at Wolfram RC Raceway. Haven't done it in a while. It's not that I didn't want to, I just have not been able to get out there. So we'll get a speed with the 24 tooth, and it might be 30 miles per hour already. I don't know, but we still have the Mofo BAM motor to put in. I need to acquire an ESC, but once that's done, we'll see what it'll do.